Welcome back to another very new
A
looking
very new looking.
episode of Pondering, a podcast where we ponder your topics. Um, today with me is my co-host.
Tyler Nuffield.
I'm Ben Young, and today we're doing Pet Peeves Part 2.
Pet peeves part
But
two.
like, this is so like
I feel like we should
crazy.
like
This is like so
wait, move it.
crazy. Like,
There we go.
I have
Yeah.
to like worry about
How
how
we
I look on
look.
the screen now.
Yeah. So hopefully everything goes well with this. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, the big deal we're making is that we have video. If you're
Yes.
listening on Spotify, which most of our viewers are, Spotify does offer video. So if you want to do video, download Spotify. It's free, and search up Pondering if you want the video episode. Um, Maybe we'll put this on a YouTube as well. Maybe.
We'll be on YouTube. The algorithm will be right. We'll get so many views, man.
That's right.
I'm gonna be YouTube famous. My mom, she'll actually start loving me. It's crazy.
Wow. Okay.
But today we're
Wow.
talking this pet peeves is social
Yeah,
etiquette.
social edit. So if you remember, our first pet peeves episode was on communication and behavior. But this one, social etiquette, I think there's a good bit more of yours on here, actually.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, this is in our studio. Like this is like, why are you laughing? Stop.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
This isn't our studio that I've been talking about. This is just my dorm. Uh, don't hate on it. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna get hate for this.
No, it's quite beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I
Um,
sleep right over there. That's where I sleep.
there.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so I guess,
this isn't it.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's get into the
let's get
episode.
into it.
Ben, you can do the first
So
one.
I think I put this. I don't really know who put this, but people that walk slow on the slide, like ever since I started going to school in the city,
Hmm.
people just walk so slow, and I gotta like
Yeah,
get like I hustle to places. And they just like block the road. They're like human like speed bumps. Like I should just run them over almost, you know?
yeah.
Like I get to the point where it's kind of like I can't I shouldn't touch them to move them. Like I'll touch people's backpacks to like push them aside. But like some people just don't like know how to walk. And so you gotta like it's like traffic and like when you're driving a car.
Literally.
It's crazy.
I feel like since I got to college, like there's been a lot more tourists in the city.
Yeah.
Where just like people will stop in the middle of the sidewalk and just like take a picture, or, like go on their phone or something. Like, what are we doing here? Like what?
It's so weird looking at
It's so
myself.
weird. I know it's so weird.
I don't even know where to look because usually I just stare at the ground, but now I gotta like look.
I mean, just look at yourself, I guess, or I guess we should be looking at each other. No, not like that. Not.
So uh
Okay, yeah, but no, I guess we should look at each other. Um,
anyway,
anyways, yeah. So
people
he,
that walk slow, and then people that just like why is it says people that walk
I
slow
think one of
twice.
them was a submitted. I think okay, I think somebody submitted people that walk slow on the sidewalk,
I
and
don't
then
remember.
Ben's was people who walk slow slash just like
Don't
don't
know
know
how
how
to
to walk.
walk. Yeah,
What are people who don't know how to walk?
people don't know how to walk, or just like people just like they don't. I guess they're just playing on their phone or something, and they're just like they're like in the fast lane.
Yeah,
You know.
or wait. Do you know? I feel like this is most common with women. The women who like put like one foot over they cross their feet when they walk. You know what I'm
Do you want to
talking
do an
about? Yeah,
example?
I'll do an example. Sorry to all the Apple podcast listeners.
This is
Everybody gets a
crazy.
little dog reveal. No, I have socks on. Don't worry.
Yeah, he has socks on. Don't worry about that. This is crazy.
So it's
You look like an idiot.
yeah.
People walk like
Okay,
that?
let me do it like like I'll try to
People
do it
walk
when
like
they
that?
walk like it's like you know what I'm
You,
saying like.
wait, do that again, but slower. You're also kind of cut out. All right, do it again.
So they're like they walk
It
like
look
they walk essentially, but they're yeah, right here.
no. I guess
So essentially, you walk with your ankles like bent a tad.
that's very strange. It's kind of like
Why does the lighting look so bad? So much better.
it takes time to calibrate. Anyway,
Oh, there we
um
go. Yeah.
what was I gonna say? You You kind of looks like you're walking on like a tightrope or something. Like you're gonna walk the plank. It looks very strange. It's like the model walk. Is that what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
called it?
that's I guess you can call it that, but like I don't know because like yeah. Anyways, what I did there, I just put something in my phone because now, thanks to Mahir, he helped us with audio in the beginning and actually kind of near the end here. Um,
Yeah,
but he recommended the idea of putting video online because that's like how you get famous, right?
yeah. I mean,
Put
we are
video.
famous already.
Yeah, we are. What do
Like
you, yeah.
I know of one fan. Shout out to Julia, J Dizzle, off the Hizzle,
Who's Jay Dizzle?
Julia.
I didn't know that
Come
was her
on now.
name, Julia. Yeah, we had her in the podcast. That was great. But yeah, so like I'm gonna put down like timestamps for clips, and it's essentially like just like edit the videos on here and then take the clip and then email
I
it.
feel like this is the start of like we're gonna watch this in a couple years when we like do like we might do this for real, and we're gonna watch this and be like, wow, that was so dumb.
Maybe. Well, I don't. I think if anything, we'll look at it in a few years and be like, "Wow, our video is so much better than it was."
Yeah,
But I mean, we could buy like a webcam, put up there, like
I
a
think
nicer
I
one.
might have to buy a soundboard. That just sounds like
Yeah, you were talking
I
about a
might buy a
soundboard.
soundboard. I can't even
Um,
lie.
okay, and moving on. Sorry, that was way off track, but that's essentially like what I mean by like people like their feet crossing.
Yeah.
Um,
This one says people that take up the whole sidewalk, not like fat people or anything. That's not what we're talking
no,
about
like
here.
um, people that walk in the middle of the sidewalk. That's what it really should
Yeah.
be.
No, like people that like just walk in the middle. I hate people that walk slow and then just walk like wherever. They go zigzag back and forth.
Like
I wish
pick a direction
I
or
wish
something.
there was a law that allowed me to like plow them over and then just run like just keep walking, you know.
Yeah,
Like do you know that one ad commercial where the car is coming out with the fork like it's a packed parking lot and the car can't find a spot, so he presses a button and the forklift comes out like
yeah, I know
please
what you're talking
I
about.
should just do that. I should be like, yo, get out of my sidewalk, you know, like I'm walking
Mm-hmm.
here, you know?
I'm walking here.
Essentially, yeah, I'm walking here. Like, I don't know if you deal with that, but people like, I got 15 minutes in between my classes, and it's life or death for a good seat. I'm like, move. I
Yeah,
gotta like hustle, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Next, people that are loud in public. I think this was
yeah,
this one of yours?
yeah. People are very loud in public. It's a little embarrassing.
Yeah.
Not know how loud you are. I know people that are kind of loud.
Uh-huh.
Like Julia, she laughs kind of loud, but only like a
Yeah.
spike of loud, and then that's it. But that's it. Yeah. This girl that I sat next to with Tyler that one time, she was talking about her like boyfriend, like ex-boyfriend or something.
Oh
She was
yeah.
so loud, she was
We heard the
slamming
whole
the table.
conversation.
I don't even know what she's, I can't remember, but she was like slamming
That
the
was pretty
table.
that was yeah,
Yeah.
that was aggressive. I think aggressive talkers too in public. Like I don't know, like it's like it can be scary out there. Like if you're talking aggressively to somebody like in public, I'm gonna get a bit alarmed.
I think anyone would get alarmed.
Yeah.
Like like I know this one person that talks to me very close. Like if like she's like I'd say like right here,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
like this, right? And my thing is like I back away, but she'd walk closer to me.
Yeah, so here, so if like let's say I'm her and Ben's him, right? If you're watching the video, you'll understand this. It'll be like
Yeah, it's like right there.
right there.
It's like right there. And it's so
Yeah.
uncomfortably
Yeah.
close, right? And I'll back up.
That had to be a wild video clip for we just did.
You know, you know.
I'm putting that down on the clip as well.
Yeah, no, I hope she's doing well. A lot of people know her. I mean, try to guess her, you can't. Yeah, she's an interesting person.
Yeah. I feel like we're going kind of fast for some of these. But like then again, we've also been talking for like almost 10 minutes.
How can you see that somewhere?
Yeah, right down there.
Oh yeah.
That's where I get the timestamp.
And
Yeah, since we
yeah,
switched recording softwares, it's a little bit different. Actually, it's a little bit more advanced now that we
mm.
can see everything on our screen.
Speaking of that, I want you guys to how would you rate my room? Because like no one's here anymore. Like my roommate has gone.
Yeah, we're
He's gone.
recording on his roommate's side desk, and there's nothing over here.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because like me personally, I would have
Me
like
personally.
decorated like
Well, no,
his
I
side.
couldn't because I got an email that was like someone could come in at any moment, so I can't like decorate his
Oh.
site because if someone comes in, I gotta like take it all down.
Oh, yeah, I guess I would have done that, but like I don't know, like I would have like gotten the other dresser and like used the other dresser. I would have made mega bed, like put the two beds
Oh,
together.
well, it's lonely. Yeah, I mean that is a lot of work.
Yeah, it's just a lot. But like I don't know, I also get it, but it's nice you got a room to yourself. Can't beat
Yeah,
that.
I can do whatever I want in
Yeah.
here.
All right, moving on. People who make their opinion too open. I think this is yours as well.
Yeah, I think that's mine. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
most
like,
of the last episode, most were mine for pet peeves.
don't you just hate it when like someone just like puts their like stuff on you? That's so awful, you know.
Yeah,
People are just too open. Like no one realistically, no one really cares,
it
really.
just makes me uncomfortable sometimes when I'm like when they like state their opinion and I'm like maybe I don't have like a view on it or don't really care. I'm just like, oh, like okay, I'll listen, but like
Huh. Yeah. Oh man. I feel like when I put that down, I was more there was more fire to it, but now it's been a while, so it's kind of like yeah, people that make their opinion too open. I mean,
I think it also worsens when somebody's so passionate about their opinion. I feel like it just irks you more a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I
Like if they're like, I don't know, if some I'll just put it like this way, like something that like might apply to us at least. It'll be like if a girl's like, "All men are terrible. They're all misogynistic.
like
I hate men." Like, and you're just like,
like what?
"Okay."
Like people, some people are like, oh, it's okay. Like I mean, like she can say that. What if I said that, man? I'd be
The
done.
double standard, like, listen, we might get canceled. No, we won't get canceled for that. But like,
No,
the double standard is so real. Like, obviously, like, sure, like feminism is great, but nobody really talks about that double standard that is there. It's like, people have said before, like, in a house, like the man can't have feelings. The man has things to do. Like, if
well,
a
I mean
man
that's
has
true.
feelings, like,
I mean that's true.
I mean, it is true.
Not really.
Not really. Men are allowed to have feelings. I have plenty of feelings. Should we go through my feelings right now?
Sure. How do you feel?
Right now, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little bit lonely, actually. A little bit lonely. But like that's okay because you know why? We're on a journey
No,
of
wait,
being
wait.
okay
Do
being
you wanna
alone.
do you wanna like do you wanna like say anything else? Like that's very
Uh,
big. That's very
and
anonymous. That's very
oh
like
yeah, I'm just feeling lonely. That's
why?
okay. 'Cause,
What's been going on?
it's Valentine's Day coming up. Don't got a significant other.
I mean, you don't really. Are you being serious?
I mean, a little bit.
I mean, you don't really need anyone. You got
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't. That's what I'm working on. Like, I'm trying to tell myself, like, I don't need anybody.
you surround yourself with a lot of people. I feel like so you got all those people.
Hmm.
You know, are they not good enough for you?
No, they're good. They are.
Hmm.
I really need to drink. I'm going to get water, and you can move on to the next pet peeve.
Oh, so wow. So the next one is people. Nope, I already said people that don't take off their shoes to go into my home, my home personally. I don't invite a lot of people over to my house to begin with. I feel like that's a special privilege that not a lot of people have. I think Tyler's been over just to like pee or something. Um, wow, it really just looks like you're living in my dorm.
Oh, I
Oh,
mean,
show him the show the cup. This is my cup.
cup.
Not a sponsor. Wait, make sure they see it though. What does it say?
Frosty, the swole man.
Oh, you can't see that. That's like oh, there you go.
Frosty the swole man.
Yeah.
Frosty the swole man. Yeah, that's it.
You take off your shoes when you're in your house, right?
Absolutely.
People that don't, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's like that just means you have a dirty floor.
And like, so I walk these shoes. I go to public bathrooms with. That means that your floor is public bathroom floor now.
Yeah, so
Essentially,
like
yeah.
you,
That's
here's the
nasty.
way I thought about it, right? So, and we're walking around campus.
Yeah.
there's like if you go under a tree near the Union Building, you walk on a ton of bird poop. Like
Yes.
it's covered. The sidewalk is covered in bird. You can't avoid it if you go.
Yes.
Like you have to walk in bird poop, and you like 'cause in my dorm, I put on my slides,
Yeah, I do too.
right?
Yeah.
Like if I didn't, I'd be walking with bird poop shoes all over my dorm.
It's the same thing that goes whenever like you have home clothes and you have like outside clothes. Like that's my home clothes.
Hmm.
Eh, right there. Yeah, anyway. Anyway, oh, you know what? I just put this point. I remember I put it spur of the moment, but it says people that don't hold the door. No, I'm not saying like not people that like hold the door for other people, but like if I'm right behind you, you should at least hold the door for
Yeah,
me, you know?
I can appreciate the people who attempt or actually hold the door for you when they just don't need to.
Yeah.
Like they're miles behind you, but they still or like they're miles ahead of you, let's say, but they'll still hold the door for you.
Then it
People like
gets
that, they're going straight to heaven.
and then that's a little awkward for you because you gotta like hustle over.
Yeah, and then like you do that weird little jog, and you're like, thanks.
Yeah, I'm like, thanks. He's like, yep.
Yeah,
But like the people that I'm right behind, they don't even hold the door for me. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
you're going to hell. Yeah.
yeah.
And then people that stop in the middle of the sidewalk to chat with their friends. Emphasis on the stop though. People that stop in the middle of the sidewalk. I think I know who sent this. Put
People who
this.
stopped in the middle of the sidewalk to chat with their friend. I don't know who's. Yeah, I don't know who sent this in.
I think this was Lydia.
Oh, it might have been Lydia.
Yeah, I want to say, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
tough. Like stand off the side, you know.
And actually, I mentioned this at the beginning of the episode. People who like stop in the sidewalk just take pictures and stuff. But yeah,
That's
if they see
literally
their
you. That's literally you, though. What?
no, not
I
really.
don't know about that.
Okay, but I'll actually move if there's people behind us. Anyways, yeah, people who like stand in the middle, like they're like, "Oh, hi, I haven't seen." Like, step off to the side. Like, there's people behind you, or like the people that like in a mall, for example. Everybody kind of knows like the right lane goes forward and like the left lane's like coming at you, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
people
yeah.
that like talk on the left side of the lane in the mall. Like, girl, we don't need that.
Yeah,
People are coming at you. Like, yeah, that's one I feel like I tend to see a lot,
I
especially at school because it's like if you see somebody who you're like, oh hi, and then you go and talk to them or
I
whatever.
should be able to shove them out of the way. I
Mm.
should be able to like push them and be like, "Yo, beep beep." Yeah. Anyway, I think I don't know who put this, but it says over excessive PDA.
Over. I think this was a submitted one.
What do you think about that? What do you think is too
Ooh.
much? Tell me what you think is too much first.
I know who did this. Mason. Mason sent this in.
Mason,
Mason.
Mason. Okay. Anyway,
um.
Does he watch this? I guess
No.
it's a watch. Wow.
Um.
What is too much for? Or do you want me to answer first? Or do you want to answer?
Do you have an answer?
I think too
God,
much
yeah.
is like I don't know. I guess it depends on how old you are. Because like if I see like two teenagers holding hands, I'd be like, ew, like no one cares,
Yeah.
you know. But like I guess if it's like two 25, 23-year-old people, like oh, respectable, you
Yeah.
know. Uh,
I think ex- I think PDA can depend on age, and what is over
I
excessive depends
think
on
over
age.
excessive is any like I was at the dining hall with Tyler and this girl was like laying on the guy's
Oh,
shoulder
I
like
saw
that
that.
and
Yeah.
she was like all like oh I was at this building doing homework right and this girl and this guy were just like this girl was like laying on this guy's shoulder and they're watching a movie or something and they're laughing really loud. I'm like dog be quiet like you're making me sad, you know. I think that's too much. I think
Yeah.
a girl sitting on a guy's lap, that's crazy. um I think like holding hands, like a peck maybe is cool. Not making out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the most PDA you've ever seen?
I was just gonna say, we should go over like maybe PDA that's made us uncomfortable, like personally and like
Mhm.
seeing. But like, wait, what was the question?
It's just like, what's the most PDA you ever seen? I actually have a crazy story for this.
Okay. Um,
I'll tell it after Tyler, unless he doesn't have it, then I'll tell it while he
um,
cooks.
the craziest PDA I've seen. I mean, like I've seen like people like making out, but like
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, that's probably about it.
So I was at this all-you-can-eat sushi place with my family, and across from us, diagonal from us, was this family or this guy and this girl. I don't know if you ever been to. I don't know. You guys probably don't drink, but there's this like volcano drink you can get, right? Where it's like imagine do you know what a one of those cake tins, right? Where there's like it's just like a donut and the inside is
Yeah,
hollow. So
yeah.
imagine that as a bowl, except in the middle there's a mountain that comes out, and you put a shot of like alcohol or something, they set it on
Uh-huh.
fire. They call it the volcano. You drink the stuff outside, and like this is a very massive drink, is all I'm saying. It's like this big, probably. It's that
Wow.
big. And this girl and this guy share this drink, whatever. The guy's drunk, and the girl's like kind of drunk too. I'm eating there with my family, and they're like, the girl's sitting one side, the guy's sitting on the other side, right?
Hmm.
And the guy reaches over and just like squeezes her boob, goes honk, honk, like he starts squeezing her boobs, and I'm like, "Did you see that?" I'm like, "Are you kidding?" And
What?
then I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And she's like, "Stop it, stop it!" And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, like what is going on?" And then it was funny because I think a song started coming on. He started singing the song, but it was like wild. It was crazy.
That is actually wow. I
Yeah, just full on like groping her milkers, man. It's crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
That will absolutely make
Oh, speaking of
the
that,
clips, the
one
reels.
time I don't actually don't know how I could like this story is actually quite graphic.
Uh-huh.
Like every time I want to say something kind of dumb and like graphic, I think about the teachers that listen. So I hope they don't listen to this one.
If you're a teacher, skip ahead.
If you're a teacher, please skip ahead of it like 2 to 3 minutes. So I
Yeah.
was at this mall. Don't really remember where it was. And this was an Asian mall. Like this was not an Asian mall. This was like an Asian store. So like Chinese goods or something like just like chiseled stuff. I don't know
Uh-huh.
why I made that hand motion.
If you're watching the video, Ben just made a Donald Trump dancing hand motion. If you're watching the video,
Oh,
he does
that's
the
I anyway, she was wearing a oh, I don't even know if I can say this, man. This is so like crazy.
no, you have to say the episode's already explicit now. You have to.
I don't know. She was wearing like a skirt, right? But she was like, I don't know, she was like 50 some, right? And she crosses her legs over.
Oh no.
And she was sitting in a chair. My brother asked her for something. And the way it was like like, uh, oh my God. She like exaggerated opening her legs like that because they were crossed. So she had to undo it. So she did it like mega. And like, she just was like, I just like got flashed basically, and I just remember looking at it, and I was like,
Oh,
I'm gonna kill myself. I was like, what is going on?
wow.
Like, I got full upper.
And that's like PDA though, because she did it on purpose.
Well, I don't know, because she like kind of looked at me, and I was like, did she just realize? But like, I had no interest in her like whatsoever, and it was just so
Wow.
deeply scarring to me. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
unbelievable. Wow.
And
Um,
speaking of that, so when this one time I was at a pool party, I think it was your birthday pool party, and one of the dads was there, and I still remember I was like a little boy and I was like changing my clothes, and this man was changing his clothes in the
locker room.
locker room, yeah, and he was just naked. I looked at him and was like, "Yo, that's crazy," you know?
That's like normal though, if I'm being honest. Like maybe not today's society. Actually, no, I think so. Like I don't know, like in a locker room at like a swim club or something.
It was a pool party. I mean, like,
Okay, well he's probably there to swim.
yeah, I mean, he
No, maybe
was.
like not like maybe for my birthday party. Like
No, he was done. Like we were changing our clothes because
yeah,
it was
like
a
he might have been just like swimming in another area in the facility.
yeah.
Like he might not have been like part of my birthday party.
Someone texted me. Oh, it was my mother.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Um, I was just thinking of like PDA moments. I mean, Ben, I don't know if you can really maybe your girlfriend has done some
I have a
PDA.
girlfriend?
No. Then we had her on the podcast.
Huh? I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay,
Sorry,
sure,
I'm so sorry. She's gonna hurt. She's gonna hit me
sure,
now. She's
sure.
gonna hit me.
Okay, but listen,
Help
like,
me. Help me, please.
has has she done?
What?
Has she done?
Has she what? Has she what? I need you to use your inside voice here. Has she done what? Has she done anything to me? What do you mean by no? Wait. Okay. What? Say, what are you saying?
Okay, has she had any like PDA with you that made you uncomfortable?
Uh,
Where you're like, whoa.
no. Well, no. She's quite the innocent person. I've
Okay.
come to find, as she would say, I'm shy. She goes,
I'm
I'm shy.
shy.
Yeah, I think it's funny now. Now, whenever she wants something from me, she's like trying to get me to say something. I'll be like, "Stop! I'm shy. I'm
Okay,
shy."
but like me,
Oh wait, I have a story. My my for Christmas, my mom's like my mom, my aunt, and my uncle were making fun of me. They were like, "Oh, Benjamin has a girlfriend." He's like, "Oh, they probably, they're gonna bang."
what?
Blah blah blah, and I'm like, no man. My mom, I remember one time, um actually, I probably shouldn't say that.
Don't say a story.
No, this story's not wrong.
Oh.
Probably shouldn't have said what I just said.
No. Oh
No, that's not good.
well.
Anyway, yeah, that's about it.
Um,
I'm sorry.
I was thinking like PDA that made me uncomfortable. Like,
I remember when she was like, don't split the bar, don't split the pole. She
okay,
wasn't really your girlfriend, I guess.
okay. Regardless of that, regardless of
What?
that, you're done.
Sorry.
Um, PDA, and I won't like name drop here, but let's
Oh,
say it
I
as a
will.
general sense. When girls put their hand on your face while driving,
What? What do you mean? What does that mean?
like, can I?
No.
Okay, okay, fair
What do
enough,
you
fair enough.
mean? I
Okay,
just
I'll do it on myself. I'll do it on myself. So if you're watching the video, you'll be able to see this, but I'll describe it as I'm doing it. So essentially, they like put their hand on your face, like do it like this, and they're just like, actually, it's gonna be the other way around. And they just like rub your face like that.
that's something a man would do.
No, 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 no. It's like very womanly. Like if I'm being honest, but they're like doing that, and I'm like driving, which is like I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie. Like at the time, like I did enjoy it. Like I was like, oh, this is nice. But looking back, I'm like, oh,
you enjoyed it.
and there, like there was another time, like it happened while there were like other people in the car, and I think I was surprised she
L-
did it while other people were in the
I
car.
know I know who this one
Yeah, yeah,
is.
yeah.
I
And
know.
I think she was surprised. I like she
Didn't say
did. I was
no.
surprised she did it while other people were in the car. But like, I didn't say anything
And
because I
that's
liked it at the time. It was fine. But now I look back on that and I'm like, it did really make me
or
uncomfortable.
here's the thing, right? I'm sure that since you let it go on and it made you a little bit uncomfortable, I bet that enabled her to do it more. And let's just say things got tragic, you know? Things got tragic.
Things got tragic, and we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I think that
Text me and you can find out. Because
that's crazy.
I was there.
Then you
I
weren't.
Yeah, I was. I was her dress. I was her glasses. You just didn't know.
All right, man. Do we have anything other to say? This is kind of a
It's
ending
only
on a rather short note, but
I don't know, you got something cool to say?
um,
If you could have a girlfriend right now,
yeah.
build her for me. This is build your girlfriend with
Oh,
Benjamin. With
um,
and this is a short segment. Oh wait,
this is
watch this.
very
Watch this. And now the new segment, build a girlfriend with Benjamin. We're here today
whoa.
with my contestant Tyler Neffield.
Hello.
and we're going to build a girlfriend
First of all, I'd like to preface this with saying I don't think of women
as
as
objects.
objects. Um, we're building them like a Build-A-Bear.
No,
But if I were to build one like a Build-A-Bear,
no, I'm saying that this is just build a person that you like your dream
yeah.
girlfriend. I'm not like
Um,
this isn't like that
okay, I'm
serious.
not gonna like I'm gonna leave all physical descriptions out of it.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Um, but essentially, I want somebody that feels
That feels.
the feels, yes. No, I want somebody that feels like I've known them for a long time. I always
Yes.
say that I really like hope sometimes I marry somebody I already know because it's like they know me, they've known me for like a while, right? It makes it easier, but
Would you marry anyone you know right now? Would you date anyone you know?
I don't think so. I
Would
genuinely don't.
what if past shawties that you've moved on
No,
from were
no.
like,
The answer is no. Whatever you're about to say, no.
no, like what if past shawties were like, Tyler, I want you now. I realize the errors in my way.
I'd be like, no, because that's happened. So no.
Like who? Oh, let's mute and you can say.
Okay, so maybe like what I said there was it was not exactly like they didn't like want.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was kind of
Also, I
anticlimactic.
wonder if you can read lips.
If you're watching the video version of this and you can read lips,
That's tragic.
that's tragic. But yeah. So I definitely want somebody that like just has felt like a friend, and that like I won't get bored of. Not bored of, but like it's hard. It's almost like it's hard. It's hard to explain it, but I'm gonna try. I've had four girlfriends in the past. Not
What?
not entirely proud of the number. Am I glad they all happened? Absolutely. But kind of like,
What if we ranked your girlfriends?
no, we're not doing that on here.
Ah, join me in our unfiltered, unadulterated pondering where we rate Tyler's girlfriends.
No.
Okay, anyway.
Um, but what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Pout. What I was trying, what I was trying to say was that like although I would never take any of the experiences back that I've like had with them because I'm glad they happened, but like going into a new relationship and let's say like I don't know, we go get food somewhere. I'll be like, oh my gosh, like I was here with so and so, and like, and then I'll like it just gets a little bit old, you know? Like when you've done something with somebody that you dated already and then you do it again with somebody else, you might create a new memory. And I think that's exactly like what I want. I want that person to make me feel refreshed and make me feel like I'm creating new memories and not like living in the past, like trying to relive old ones or just doing like the same old cycle of like getting a girlfriend and then breaking up. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I think I actually have the girl for you. You already know her. Her name's Rachel.
None of you know who that is.
Well, Julia knows who that is, right?
I guess. No, 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 I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't even know her either.
No, but Julia knows who that is, right?
Yeah.
So, Rachel.
She's very no, okay, don't name
No,
drop
no, no.
last name.
What? I don't know her last name. No, I'm just
Oh,
gonna,
okay,
I'm just
okay.
gonna. Rachel is just,
She's very pretty. She's very pretty.
she's just a girl in the world, you know? That's it. That's all you get of
Yeah,
Rachel.
she's very pretty. Like that's just a statement, but I don't really know her. I just judge people on their look. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I judge people by what's in their heart because the cover doesn't define the contents.
I kind of forget the consequences of what I say will go online. Like, this is now online forever.
Yeah,
So I refrain from what I was gonna say. Yeah,
that's
because that's
good.
not good. Um,
I
yeah.
think, do you have anything else to say?
I don't know, man.
I guess thank you guys for tuning in. I mean, this was This was an interesting
Um,
episode. We will have our part three, but next week, you know what next week is?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
'Cause next
We're
week
gonna
is
do a
Valentine's
Valentine's Day
Day.
episode. Remember,
Oh,
we actually talked about doing an episode where we talk to a bunch of different people who have relationships. And essentially they like say like, oh, like and it'll be a short segment of like compiled whatever.
that would be hard to do.
It would be really hard to do.
Like, I don't know how we do that. Or we
Honestly, I could we could in like do these individual interviews and just have notes and bring the notes in and then discuss the notes.
that could, yeah.
That could like have you ever seen those videos online which are like TikTok? It's like who is your greatest love and why did you fall in love with them?
Who is your greatest love and why did you fall in love with
I
them?
haven't met him yet. Anyways, yeah. So I think I think we could totally like do something like that. But either way, it's gonna be like some Valentine's themed episode next week, and the following week we'll finish out Pet Peeves Part Three.
What if, or we could just have Julia on again and she can talk about her 7-year relationship.
A 4-year relationship.
I thought you said it was 7.
It's gonna be 7 when she gets out of school.
So she lied to me.
No, she didn't.
She lied to me.
She literally said when it was like when she's out of school, it's gonna be 7 years.
Wait, so they didn't meet when they were 11?
No.
Wait, so she, oh,
Ben just had to connect the
that's,
dots. All right.
um,
That's all we got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video if you're watching from Spotify. If you're watching from Apple Music, like I said, Spotify's free. Go and download it. And that's all the meat and potatoes. Said meat and potatoes. There, everybody can hear it. Last episode, everybody was like, you didn't say meat and potatoes. Guess what? I said it this
who
episode.
said that?
I don't know, somebody. Meat and potatoes. There we go. And do you have
Um,
any closing comments? Or maybe we can do a little sum up of pet peeves. I honestly, I don't think these are the worst pet peeves we went over
I
today.
think,
The social etiquette ones,
to
I
s-
don't think they're the
to
worst.
summarize, I think that we should just blow up the world and start over again.
You heard it here, folks. You
Yeah,
heard it first here.
that's what I'm saying.
Um,
Anyway, yeah, we'll catch you next week.
yeah, thank you for listening. Leave comment down below. Make sure you hit up all our socials at Listen Pondering.
Which is posted right here.
It's really not.
Just kidding. We don't know how to do that.
um, if you have any questions, inquiries, please DM us on Instagram. That's an easy way to find us.
I hope that we get more comments about this one.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll do some more polls. Because let me tell you, we got an overwhelming response for the pet peeves poll.
I gotta make sure there's nothing stupid in the background now.
Oh, I think it looks very nice.
Yeah, but like, what if I
Yeah.
don't know, what if I have my like
Um,
drugs in the back?
Ben
My
doesn't actually have
heroin.
drugs. He's kidding.
Yeah.
um, anyways, thank you for listening. I need to use the bathroom. So we will catch you in next week's episode.
Oh, watch this. You guys ready for this? Peace.